ちょっと寝すぎた。昨日はつい夜更かししちゃったわね。と言っても暇なことには変わりないし、掃除のふりでも。ん？何よあれ。至る所に柱？全部でいくつあるのかしら。ひ、ふ、み。
おーい、レイム。
マリサ。ねえ、あの柱って昨日からあった？
なんだ、知らないのか？ゆかりが主催の舞踏祭ってやつが始まるんだぜ。
舞踏祭？それにゆかりが主催？
ゆかりの式紙のカラスが置いてったんだよ。ほら、この封書。
未開封じゃない。あんた本当に中身読んだの？
まあ、私の分はちゃんと読んだぞ。
どれどれ。本日はお日柄もよく幻想郷の皆様に。長い長い。マリサ、簡潔に頼むわ。
読む気ないなら開けるなよ。つまりこの幻想郷にいるやつらでスペルカード戦を行って競い合うお祭りだ。あの柱は開始を示す合図か何からしいぜ。
スペルカード戦での競い合い？妖精が急にわらわらと。何？
きっとレイムに挑みに来たんじゃねえの？ほら、舞踏祭のスペルカード戦。
私まだ参加するって決めてないんだけど。
残念ながらその封書を開けたやつは強制参加らしいぜ。
はあ？何よそれ。あんた私のこと罠にはめたわけ？
昼までぐうたら寝てるのが悪いんだろ。ここに来てたゆかりのカラスが多分困ってたから私が代わりに受け取っておいてやったのさ。こんな面白そうなお祭り参加しないと損だろ。それにレイムも暇だろうし。
暇なことだけは言い返せないわ。ちなみに負けたらどうなるわけ？
勝った相手にスペルカードを全部渡して舞踏祭が終わるまで相手の仲間になる。
何よそのルール。
そういうお祭りなんだよ。スペルカードを集めて最後に生き残ったやつが勝つお祭り。さあ、スペルカード争奪戦の始まりだ。
Yeah, this is the worst kind of matsuri.
スペルカード争奪戦開幕だ。
スペルカード。
とりあえず負けなきゃいいわけね。
Okay, battle's progress in real time. You can move at any time. You can attack by winning against residents of Gensokyo. Gensokyo, yeah. Okay. In battle preparation, you can choose which characters to deploy, change their starting positions, check the status of each character. Sure, like Final Fantasy Tactics. Party organization. Let's party up. Change which characters are deployed. If there are empty slots in the party, select a character and deploy them. Open a party slots by canceling deployment of other characters. Sure. They swap the deployment of positions of two allied characters by rearranging their formation. Okay. Well, we started with Rimu. She's the Ryu of this game, right? Tips. Okay, so press the right stick and you can get the menu to pop up again. That's fine, I guess. They want me to choose her. Back. Okay. We don't want to begin. I don't want to begin. I want to save. Okay, fine. Guess I can't save here. This is a tutorial anyway.
何か指示をくれれば動いてやってもいいぜ。
When I move, you move. It's like this. A quick move can move all allies at once to a target tile, even when they don't have enough movement. They'll move to the closest location to your selected tile. Okay. So double tap, circle. Excuse me. Circle? Okay. Alright. From the quick graze on an empty tile, the closest allies will move while grazing towards spot for all allies to graze, but if they lack the AP for it, they'll move without grazing. Okay. Quick barrage, you can have all allies attacking enemy. So do we have to be close to each other? Is that what's going on? Double square? No. Double square? So I just pressed X. I didn't have to double tap X, apparently. Or I pressed square. I didn't have to double tap it. If you need any bonus items, yeah, give me the loot. Well, it's floating off the screen. Okay, so it's gonna stay inside the arena. Increases the bomb count. That sounds cool. Commence the real battle. We have to graze. I don't think I grazed that time. Yeah, double tap circle. Tap square. Yeah, they're actually moving now, so we're gonna have a problem. Okay, you better move, girl. Well, I'm not dying, so that seems good. Might just have to keep moving at some point. That one's almost dead, so that one's dead. I'm gonna have to graze at some point. This is absurd. Here with the laser. Can't graze? Yeah, she can't graze. Well, that sucks. Take out that one. Yeah, she's dead. Yeah, get a few of these bombs. There's tile-based movement here. Homie. We don't need to heal, I think. Okay, she's down. Are these bombs? These yellow diamonds are supposed to be bombs, right? Yes, right. So it just fills a meter. It doesn't actually give you a whole new bomb. It just fills a meter. So we got grays there. So we're just piling on the damage there with the circle, but with the square button. So I guess the issue is I gotta figure out how to do my real-time strategy movement. What do you call it? Macro? Am I doing my macro or my micro? I can't remember what it's called. I was never a Warcraft, StarCraft guy. Warcraft. I think I still have the StarCraft disc up there on PC. I bought it from Circuit City back in the late 90s for like $10. Never played very much. I do need to play StarCraft. I just have to pull out my CD. You know, it's a long Memorial Day weekend. There's not a terrible... I mean, in fact, I should be playing Xenoblade. I'll be playing Xenoblade Chronicles X a bit later. And I'm supposed... Okay, look, this is the way it worked. I've been playing Civilization 2 on the PlayStation 1 for like a month and a half. I've only been slightly playing a couple of other games, like, what was that, Gimmick? The Gimmick, re-release, or the Gimmick, ROM that was released on the PlayStation 4. I mean, I admit that I haven't been experimenting with games like this for a long time because I've just been kind of playing just one game. I've just been wanting to play just one familiar game. So I'm probably going to be playing Civilization 4 after this. And I do need to play Civilization 5 again. But I've been playing Civilization 2 for like 200 hours by this point. So I guess I'll go on Reddit and ask people, hey, ask me anything about the PlayStation 2 version. Ask me about the PlayStation 1 version. Because I can't play my PC version of Civilization 2 because I can't really play any old discs unless I end up getting like virtual machines or something, because compatibility mode doesn't work. I'll talk about that in another video. I'll do a separate discussion about Civilization 2 a bit later. Battle was also displayed. Yeah, as long as the wind dies down, eventually I'll be able to get out there and play some more of that basketball. Yeah, so undeployed characters still gain experience, but not very much. Enemies may occasionally drop items. Items dropped by enemies are automatically obtained upon victory. So, not the bomb stuff, I assume. So they trying to do like a real-time strategy game with this stuff, except it's in an arena and you're using a gamepad and not a mouse. That's what it sounds like is happening. Like you're choosing commands from a menu instead of pressing the left or right mouse buttons on a mouse, like you would in StarCraft or any of those games. And of course you're dodging bullets, which is always fraud in a mouse-driven game, but anyway.
初勝利スペルカードゲットだぜ
ふーん、こんな感じなのね。スペルカードももらえて、ついでにあの妖精は私の仲間ってこと？
そういうこと。勝った側に呼ばれたら戦いに加勢しなきゃいけないんだってよ。つまり武闘祭に勝てば勝つほど戦力が充実して勝ち残りやすくなるってことだ。
個人戦でありながら団体戦の要素も含んでるのね。さっき見てた封書に幻想郷の皆様って書いてたけど、もしかして。
そうよ。幻想郷の住人すべてに参加権があり、幻想郷全体が舞踏祭の舞台となっているわ。おはよう、レーム、マリサ。舞踏祭の初勝利おめでとう。
もう昼よ。それにあんたが日中に活動してるなんて珍しいじゃない。
レイムも昼まで寝てたけどな。
一応舞踏祭の主催者だもの。いろんな参加者の行動を見守るのも務めよ。同時に観客としても楽しめそうだからね。寝ているなんてちょっともったいないじゃない。
私たちは見せ物でもあるってわけ？
そういうお祭りってことよ。戦う者もそれを観覧する者もみんなで楽しめるお祭りよ。
みんなで楽しめる？あんたがそう言うとなんか含みを感じるわね。
疑い深いわね。素直に興に乗ってもいいんじゃない？
それはあんたが言うセリフじゃないでしょ。
今日のところは式神がレームに会えなかったようだから様子を見に来ただけ。レームも舞踏祭に参加してくれたようで嬉しいわ。
いや、強制参加だったんだけど罠でしょ、あの封書。
それじゃあ最後の一人に勝ち残るまで頑張ってね。健闘を祈っているわ。
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。
本当に様子見に来ただけだったな。ま、気楽にやってこうぜ。 最後の一人に勝ち残ればゆかりが何でも願いを叶えてくれるらしいから、それを目指してるやつもいるぞ。
なんでもうさんくささが増すばかりね、この祭り。というか祭りのためとはいえ、なんであんな柱をいくつも立てたのよ。
さあ、ゆかりに聞いてみないとわからんな。
聞きそびれたってわけね。
そんなに気になるなら舞踏祭のついでに調べてみようぜ。
それもそうね。で、さっきは流れに任せて一緒に戦ったけど、改めて私たちで戦ってみる？
やってみるかと言いたいところだがなあ、レイム、当面は2人で組まないか。舞踏祭の勝者は最終的に1人だけど、参加者同士が組むことは禁じられてない。勝てば勝つほど戦力が増えるなら、今のうち協力し合えば勝ちやすいだろ。
そうね、一人で動くよりはマシかもね。いいわ、組みましょうマリサ。
よっしゃ、さすがレイム、話がわかる。じゃあ私がリーダーな。
マリサは私の小遣い1号ね。ん？
じゃんけんでもするか。
花札でもいいわよ。
こっちに行けばいいんだな。
ここ何かありそうね。
Get in Tokyo. You change location, so it's node based, I guess. Multiple states of destination, select the one you want to start from. Huh. Features a red icon, so that would advance the story. It has a green icon. Okay. Free battles sound good for me. So I can practice this system before I start doing anything serious, I guess. Certain conditions are met, a mission will appear and a notification will be displayed. There's some missions that require specific characters. Yeah, sure. You'll be rewarded when clearing a mission. Status of mission means something. So this might be an excuse for me to practice the combat. Reimu can use barrages that target individual enemies and barrages with great range. You can access an all-arounder. Yeah, the Ryu of this game, I guess. I do love the butterfly bow she's got in her hair. I want to say that was in the earlier Touhou games I played. So that might be the only thing I remember about any. I played 3 of these games on this channel because I played the Bullet Ballet, was it Genzo Rondo, and I played the Mystery Dungeon game they made, whose name completely escapes me. Was it Wandering Dungeon? I remember I put up that video when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. Because I'm familiar with Mystery Dungeon games. I'm not so familiar with, you know, Danmaku real-time... I mean, I've played real-time strategy games, including on this channel. I've just been lazy about it. That might be the kind of thing I actually put up more... I have like a dozen real-time strategy games on PC that I've never played on this channel before. So maybe I'll get around to doing that. I don't know. I rarely play mouse and keyboard games on this channel because I'm so used to like holding a controller in my hand and doing commentary. But I mean, I'm playing Civilization 2. I played Civilization 4. Actually, no, I did play Civilization 4. No, I played Civilization 4 and Civilization 6 on this channel, but I was using a trackpad. I didn't need a mouse to play that game. I can, I just didn't need to. They spell cards properly, take advantage of her high attack power. Agents cannot be canceled by enemy barrages or lasers, and contractor HP is low. Okay. Yeah, they just gotta be canceled by enemy barrages. Okay. So it's penetration. It's a penetrating attack. Okay. So what are the? Are these all? So these aren't green nodes. Okay. So there's no green stuff here. Well, I should be saving my game, obviously, so let's actually get around to saving our game occasionally. Hope there's an autosave happening, by the way. I hope this game doesn't suck, because this sounds like it might be interesting. I admit, like, I'm kind of burnt out on, like, I'm burnt out on conventional turn-based RPGs. So this isn't an RPG, but I'm sort of curious. Like, I'm willing to play, like, your Resident of Fates and your Xenoblade, sure, but not sure how I feel about this. I mean, I played, like, 24 hours of the Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy 1 through 6. So I'm perfectly capable of playing a traditional turn-based Japanese RPG, let's not kid ourselves. But I am kind of more interested in playing something a bit meatier, which is why I'm playing Civilization 1, or Civilization 2, on the PlayStation 1 over here. So let's get ourselves a new game save. I've not been playing this game for an hour, it just seems like. Okay. So we got that. So we have a ground zero save, and we have a breadcrumb save. So you know how it is. I create a save at the beginning of the game, and I create saves as I go, but I keep the ground zero save because I want to come back and revisit something. We're not going to change the difficulty. So you'll do the music's actually pretty good, so I'll see if I can sample that a bit later. Okay, I'm just going to check the details, the enemy screen. Yeah, it's a bestiary. I keep calling it a bestiary. I guess it's a bestiary. So what do they have here? Well, there was a title card. No. Wasn't there a first spell card battle? I thought there was. We'll dig it up later. Because I did like the tutorial music that was playing. We'll get to that. Let's see. Again, it goes surprisingly hard for a tutorial. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a separate playlist. Ranking of best tutorial music. I mean, I already did a playlist for best character select music in a fighting game.
ってことで、この神社に霧雨魔法店の出張所を作ったぜ。
何がってことでよ。何も話聞いてないし、勝手に作るな。
I think there was there were a couple of rankings of best RPG battle theme. I think was one of the rankings that was done when I was younger.
スペルカード戦に役立ちそうなマジックアイテムをたくさん持ってきたんだぜ。役立ててくれよな。
I'm still thinking Skies Over Arcadia. Second overworld theme might still be the best one. And we're talking about turn-based RPGs, not like, you know, Wanderers from Ease, because that's not an RPG. We'll have that discussion later. We'll have that discussion later.
当たり前だろ。ビタ1も負けないからね。
お客、私しかいなくない？
ああ、今のところそうだな。
はい、撤収！お疲れ様でした！
待ってほら、レイムがアイテムを買って使ってるのを見せていけば自然と評判が伝わっていくだろう。評判を聞きつけてこの出張所に買いに来る。ついでに参拝しに来る客も訪れる。場所代として売り上げの一部もレイムに分けられる。いいこと尽くしだろ。
マリサ、あんた天才？
天才のハードル低いな。
うん、いいじゃない。よし、舞踏祭でがっぽり儲けるわよ。
まあ、レイム以外が買ってくれればの話なんだけどな。
なんか言った？
いやー、舞踏祭が終わる頃の売り上げがどれくらいか楽しみだなーって。
そうね、ガンガン稼ぐわよ。これくらい買ってどんどん使っていけばいい宣伝になるわよね。
毎度あり。
ねえマリサ、これは買ったアイテムに紛れ込んでたみたいだけど。
なんだこれ。曲がった間みたいな形してるな。なんかの牙っぽくも見える。こんなの持ってきたっけ？
知らないわよ。あんたから買ったものに混ざってたんだから。
うちにあるものを適当に持ってきたから、正直どんなアイテムかわからないんだよな。わかんないこと考えたって仕方ない。それはおまけでくれてやるよ。
もしかして私、マリサが不要になったアイテムを売りつけられてる？お守りかどうかはわかんないけど、それぐらいの感覚で持っておくか。
じゃあ準備も整ったわけだし、そろそろどこかに行くとしようぜ。
そうね。ちょっと柱が気になるから、そのあたりを調べてみたいわね。
柱の調査か。妖怪の山あたりとかどうだ？山には舞踏祭の相手も多そうだし、直接守谷神社にいるやつを狙ってみるのもありだな。で、
その帰りに柱を見に行く感じね。
Okay. So I guess this is a visual novel at some point. Does it matter which check I want? Pick which anime girl I want to follow. We'll go black. Around the mountain.
よし、妖怪の山を適当に歩いてみようぜ。
Auto. Sorry. Let's pretend it matters. I'm only half paying it. I'm not paying attention to the story. I'm playing Civ 2 in the background. Yeah, I'm playing Civ 2 in the background, so have fun with the anime, ladies.
春になって暖かくなってきたから虫も増えたな。かゆみ止めの塗り薬、後でやるよ。
うっとうしいわね。こっちが意識してると来ないし、油断したらブンブン寄ってくるし。
あ、いや、誰かと思えばレームさんにマリサさんじゃないですか。
お、あやじゃん。
山に入ってきたのに誰も挑んでこないし、ちょうどいいわね。外した。
虫は寄ってくるけどな。
挑んでこないって、もしかして舞踏祭のことですか？
ああ、舞踏祭の相手を探してるんだけど、全く出会わなくてさ。さっきから視線は感じるけど、誰も姿を見せない。
レームさんとマリサさんが揃っていると何か起きるんじゃないかと見回り天狗が監視してるんじゃないですかね。
まるで私たちがトラブルメーカーみたいじゃない。
異変を解決している立場としては、ある意味ではトラブルの中心にはいますよね。
お前もどうせ舞踏祭には参加してるんだろ？いずれは戦っていかないといけないわけだし、気軽に戦おうぜ。
血気盛んですね。できれば私はブンブン丸新聞のために舞踏祭に参加している方々の取材に徹したいところではありますが。な
ら負けてもいいんじゃない？さっさと投了してうちの傘下に入りなさい。
でも最後の一人に生き残った時の願いを叶えてもらえるっていう特権も気になっているんですよね。
その特権信じてるの？
真偽がどうであれ、主催のゆかりさんに会えそうなので目指してみる価値はありそうかと。彼女に取材できそうな機会はそうそうありませんし。
おお、運や魂すげえ。
ふむ、そうね。お二人と戦いましょうか。
何よ、急に素直じゃない。
いやー、勝ったらお二人をこき使えて、負けたとしても一番近くで舞踏祭を終えるので、どちらにせよ取材ははかどりそうだなーと。
いい性格してんな。
食えない天狗ね。
Oh, back to another battle. Each character has an active status effect. Or various, yeah. 3 types can be active. Time. Basic status effects. Yeah, what you would expect. If we change the stats, increasing attack and effect that in damage similar time. Similar status effect weaken deals high damage. Briefly changes stats. This is increasing attack. Huh. What's that? Oh, homing bullets. Okay. Causes damage over time. Similar stats for weakened deals high. Okay. Homing bullets? That's an odd way to make... That's an odd way to explain homing bullets, but okay. Like, it sounds like poison. Yeah, homing bullet sounds like poison. I don't know why they call them homing bullets, though. If it's just poison, it's called poison. Moving grays cannot be used. Skills are still usable. Okay. There are generally two ways of removing stats effects, aside from stats effect, removing attributes and skills. Every stats effect will eventually be removed. Okay, sure. When 3 stats effects are active and another stats effect is inflicted, the stats effect with the shortest amount of time remaining will be... Okay, that's cute. So the one that's about to be... The one that's about to go away the soonest. The one that's about to end the soonest goes away, gets replaced by the 4th one. That's kind of... That's good. That works. I can see that. So we have our ground zero save before we started making our visual novel type choose your own adventure option. So let's see what we got here. We don't need to config. Missions. Clear 3 stages. Clear mission 1. Defeat enemies. Okay, so we're just doing whatever. Defeat all the enemies. We're going to stay here. We're not going to move. We'll worry about moving later. We'll play... I guess we could play dumb because we're not losing. Let's see what happens when I start losing fights. Okay. Square, square. Uh-oh, it's on now. Well, we got a problem. You're gonna have to start taking these dudes out. Yeah, take out what's her name first. Yeah, I can't graze. Yeah, we're taking some hits. We got a problem. Get moving. Yeah, she's down. That's a bomb, L2. Yeah. Wow. That did not look good. Yeah. This is probably going to require more strategy than I'm expecting. Okay, let's see what we got. Maybe we should have... I mean, are these low-level enemies? I don't even know who we're fighting. Yeah, can we see who our enemies are? Because I was able to take one of them out. Yeah, we got some level 2s and 3. Okay. So we got some level... I was able to take out the level 3, but... Should I whittle down the crows first, or should I take out what's her name? Is an argument to be made that we need to whittle down the crows first so we have fewer targets. So let's see what we got. Actually, I have to earn this, huh? I'm gonna have to earn this, aren't I? Get moving. Get moving. I have to just keep moving. I have to start grazing. But if we can't graze, we have to move without grazing. Oh, jeez. Yeah, aim for the. Yeah, get that bird.
行くわ行くわなんか見つけたわ行くわ
So I hit him with the poison attack. It's a homing attack, but it's a poison attack.
ほらよ。
Keep moving.
行くわ行くわ
はいよ。
行くわ
しまった。はいよ。
Keep moving.
行くわ
We need to heal. I need to
見
heal.
つけたわ行くわ行くわ行くわ
はいよ。
誰から倒されたいの
Okay, we gotta heal. That's good. I needed that. Aim for them.
行くわ行くわ行くわ
はいよ。
行くわ行くわ
Okay, one of them's down. But I got a problem. Because I can't heal her.
行くわ行くわ行くわよ行くわよやー出直して行くわ切り抜け
And with the bomb. Yeah, aim for the one on the back. Move.
行くわ行くわよやー行く
Move.
わよいしょ
L1.
行くわ行くわ行くわ
Okay, we got a homing. That's a poison attack on her. Okay, one more to go.
行くわ
So there is a battle menu. Okay, so there is possible real-time combat. Okay, which might make these battles easier for me to deal with.
誰から倒されたいのそんな誰から倒され多少は
Homing
や
shot.
る
So
よね
I only need to get to level 1. I only need to charge up to level 1 to get that. I might have to grace. No, I don't have to grace. Okay, we're good.
行くわよ
いいでしょう。これを使います。
That can't be good. That doesn't look good.
行くわ
Grace.
誰から倒されたいの行くわ行くわ行くわ
Okay, get moving.
うっとうしい行くわ行くわ
Yeah, I'm not sure what my action points are.
行くわ行くわ
So I guess grazing is slower than actually just moving.
行くわ行くわうっとうしい
Almost dead. Almost dead.
行くわ行くわ行くわ
うまくいかないものですね。
Okay, so I got past that one. It required a bit more strategy than I was expecting.
ま当然ね
Okay, there's a slim chance this thing might be okay.
修行すればもっと強くなれるのかしらね
Like this isn't like a real like a high-speed real-time dueling game like Genzo Rondo was. Because the Genzo Rondo was like a dueling game where it's like one-on-one, but you were dodging bullets and hitting and launching your own.
また
So
楽になりそうね
this is a lot more deliberately paced. So curious about that. Temple enemies range of attack of enemies allies within range.
そろそろ使っていくぜ。
Temporarily transform the area below the user to a domain that increases. Okay, so if you stay in one place, you can kind of hammer enemies with attacks, I suppose. Is this a Full Metal Alchemist circle? What are we doing here? So we take that money. No complaints there. Such a weird game.
たったたやられちゃいました
よし、私たちの勝ちだな。
ねえそういえばあんたは柱について何か知らないの
ああ、幻想郷中に立っている柱ですね。私もまだ調査はしていないですね。
まだなんて珍しいな。真っ先に調べに行きそうだけど。
そのセリフはお二人に言われたくありませんよ。舞踏祭が始まったばかりですから、私は各地でどのような反応が起きているかを見て回ってましたよ。お祭りという名目上、各地は賑わっていて、人里でも飲めや歌えの大騒ぎでしたね。
へえ、そんなに活気づいてるのね。
それじゃあせっかくだからあやも一緒に柱を調べに行こうぜ。
いいですね。ぜひお供します。
おー、でっけえな。
各地に飛び回っている時もちらちら見てましたが、かなり高いですね。
ふーむ、大きいこと以外は何にもわからないわね。
やっぱりゆかりにあって直接聞いてみるしかなさそうだな。
実害はなさそうに見えますけど、何か気になっていることがあるんですか？
舞踏祭の合図ってことで目立たせるだけなら、柱は一つだけで十分でしょ？
なるほど。幻想郷の至るところにいくつも柱が立っているのは気になりますね。
そうそう、そういうこと。なんか気になるのよね。
ま、これ以上手がかりは得られなさそうだし、そろそろ行こうぜ。
私の方でも調べてみて、もし何か分かったらお知らせしますね。
Oh, so we're recruiting party members. That's cool.
こっちに行けばいいんだな。
Any spell cards that can be used. Okay. Due to her low travel time, she quickly adapt to attacking. Okay, so she's hit and run. Oh, large amount of, so that could be a Danmaku. Lots of barrages. So she's quick, she hits enemies with lots of bullets. We'll see how OP that is. I mean, don't know how many. I don't know how strong the attacks are. So I thought the greens were... Yeah, I thought the greens were... Yeah, here we go. So the reds are story. And the greens are free battles, basically. Skirmishes. So... Let's make sure we save. So we saved that path. So we'll probably do one more fight in the video so we get a good sample of what... So I think we got a pretty good sample of what the combat's like. I'll probably do one more fight. This game's not very demanding in terms of visuals, so I should be able to crush it to a much smaller size. That won't be a problem. Go shopping 1. Spend 1,000. Well, I already saved my game. Missions. No free stages, huh? So we completed a few missions. I get $100 for that. I only have $800 though, so there's your problem. Missions. Yeah, completed 2 out of 3 stages. Yes, we'll go one more. Alright. So we'll do another free battle so I can practice. Attack practice, battle practice. Okay. We'll swap out the character with the laser who dies easily with. Okay, so we have all 3 of them in our party now. So I can't clear this stage. I guess it's just practice with this. It's just a skirmish where you can't win. Okay, fine.
立ちふさがるなら容赦しません。
任せな。
行きますよ。
Charge shot, 24 range.
行くわよ。
Attack stance. Move. Here. There we go.
行くわよ。
No. Let's practice that.
はいよ。
行動あるの？行くわ。
Okay, so let's do that skill with the attack
いつでも行けま
stance.
すよ。
まったく。
So that'll work on everybody.
ほら、いい感じにほらよ。
誰から倒されたいの？
いつでも行けますよ。
いや
So homing shot. Okay, so we can't win this. So yeah, that's just practice. Okay, that makes sense. Retreat. Yeah.
見逃してあげる。
So this is just a place where you can like goof around with the fighting if you want. So I guess if I have to do a separate video where I explain the combat, I could do that. Even I admit I wasn't really doing a good job at that. Hold down the L1 button to speed up the cursor. It's nice. Zoom in and out. Yeah, modern games with their
金目のものはないかな。
scalable vector graphics. So that's actually good. So let's see what attack practice is.
お待ちかねの時間だぜ。
Well, I can't play dumb because the game's kind of forcing me to play somewhat smart. So we'll see what's up. Let's see.
手短に済ませるわよ。
ほらよ。
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna get a chance to see what their skills are, what their default skills are.
行くわ。
So you can practice this. So I guess you can practice your micros. Or whatever the kids call it these days.
我ながら賢明な判断なのでは。
So I guess if you want to practice your formations and your real-time, like, your real-time strategy, I guess you could do it that way.
出発。遅れるなよ。
Chappelle's, whatever that even means. So let's see what's up here. So I can win this fight. Okay, party org. Can I add them or can I only have 2 people? So I can only have 2 people. Okay, so let's drop her. So I can only have 2 people.
ご用命とあらば。
Okay. Let's see. Unit details. We don't need that. You can select different skills. We can't swap out the skills, can we? L2 and R2 to switch categories on those tabs. Okay, can we move them around? Yeah, we allowed to move them around before we... Like, we should be able to move them around, right? Change placement, square button. Oh, so we can only swap left or right. Is that right? Okay, so we can't move them around. I thought we could move them around. I guess we're gonna have to move them after the fight starts, which isn't bad. But you can only have 2 allies in this. You can only have 2 characters fighting during this. Okay.
暴力はあまり好きじゃないけどね。
Probably figure it out later.
行くわ。
Guess we'll move them both to the same place.
で。
You gotta move them around.
行くわ。行くわ。行くわ。行くわ。行くわ。行くわ。
Had to make sure it wasn't gonna get
なん
hit.
か見つけたわ。
あやあやあやあや。
行くわ。
Get over
行
here.
くわ。行くわ。
I gotta practice how to move these guys simultaneously. Yeah, I gotta practice how to move these guys
あやあ
simultaneously.
やあや
行く
あ
わ。
や
This is gonna be a problem.
あや。あやあや。
Get over here.
あやあやあや。
Okay, get
あ
moving.
やあやあやあやあや。
So I guess I can't be on the same square. Get over here.
あやあや。
Get over here.
行くわ。
So I gotta figure out how to move both of these ladies at the same time. It's driving me nuts. That's why you can press L2 and R2 to switch, right? Yeah, L2 and R2, so that seems to work. Okay. So if I press R2, then press double circle. R2. Hold down R2. So hold down R2 and double tap, huh? No, it's not working. Okay, so I still have to figure it out, but there might be a way to do this. Yeah, I gotta practice L1 and R1, I think. I gotta practice moving them separately. Tell you what, move her to the corner. And move her to the other corner. Okay. I guess if I press L2, or if I press R1, you can see in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen the character switches. So I'm gonna have to practice that. Because this... Yeah, so the sooner I can... Yeah. The sooner I can switch characters quickly and then give them commands like quickly, that's gonna help. Got a silver trophy for some of these. So again, the lady who's not in our party is gonna level up more slowly. Anyway, we got cash. Okay, so let me do one more fight. See if I can make sense of this. So can I redo that fight? We'll end the video after this. I think I might be able to do one more practice video later because I want to make sure I get the hang of this. Okay, begin the battle. Switch. Okay. Okay, have her switch. Okay, so they're both moving. Okay. Double tap circle. Okay, she's not moving. There we go. Not her. Her. Get over here. Okay, I'm not choosing the right character. Slow, but it works. Graze. Graze, okay. Okay, I gotta figure out how to switch characters. This is gonna drive me nuts. Because I seem to be accidentally selecting the wrong characters. Get over here. Get over here. Waiting for it to charge. Yeah, I don't know how to... So I guess our one character's moving, the other one can move to a separate square. No, I can't do it that way. I don't know how to confirm that one character is going to move to one square and a different character is going to move. I want them both to move to different squares. Yeah, I don't know how the game is making this distinction. I'm double tapping triangles so that they both graze to a particular square, but I'm trying to choose which character moves to which square, and the game isn't letting me do it easily. Again, I can switch characters quickly, but then the game seems to like automatically switch to an empty square. It's weird. See, here's what I want to. Here's what I want to try.
なんか見つけたわ。
Get over here.
行くわ行くわ。
So I want the character on top to get over here.
行く
Maybe
わ。
that's the problem.
およ。
Okay, that's good enough. I have to practice moving these characters. This is gonna drive me nuts. Double tap circle? No. Get over here.
行くわ。
Yeah, we're gonna let her just die off.
およ。
Yeah, I have to figure out how to switch characters in a hurry. Because if I notice that one's gonna take a barrage to the face, and the other one's gonna be fine, then I have to be able to...
写真を撮りながら。
I have to be able to reliably determine which character I'm selecting, and then which character is gonna move.
修行すればもっと強くなれるのかし
I'll
ら。
try it one more time. I'm gonna have to just do the battle. I'm gonna have to do the battle practice. So that'd be something worth practicing, I suppose.
面白いものってのは意外とこういうところにあるんだよ。
So I want to practice choosing one character, moving them, choosing one character, moving them. Because that's gonna determine whether I'm able to put up with this game, if I'm gonna be honest.
立ちふさがるなら容赦しません。
So, our...
行くわ。
あいよあいよ
Yeah, that doesn't
行く
help.
わ。
あいよ
So no characters selected, so I can just double tap the circle button?
行くわ行くわ行くわ行くわ。
No.
あいよあいよあいよあいよ
So which character...
およ
So,
およ。
so why am I able to move one character but not the other when I double tap the circle button?
ところで。
I see that.
およ。
あいよしまったあいよあ
That's
い
a
よ
lot of hits.
およ。およ。
あいよ
およ。
So, here's the thing. I've pressed...
いつでも行けますよ。
Okay, so if I press L1... So, okay, so let me press L1. So this is always the first character.
およ。
So I can
Oh, yeah,
double
oh,
tap
yeah.
circle. No, it's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted.
yeah.
I don't know what just happened there. I'm mashing on L1, so I know the character on top is the one I want. Double tap
お
circle.
よ。
Okay.
あいよ
So I don't know why I did not select her when I double tap circle that time. So I don't know what's going on with that. Let me figure this out. Double
お
tap,
よ。
double tap
お
circle,
よ。
double tap
お
circle,
よ。
double
お
tap,
よ。
double circle,
およ。
double O,
およ。
double
お
O,
よ。
double
お
O,
よ。
double O.
およ。およ。
Okay, that's
お
fine.
よ。およ。およ。
So I'm double
Oh, yeah,
tapping
oh, yeah.
circle. Okay, so that, see, I did not tell her to move. I did not tell that chick on the bottom to move when I double tap that circle. So I don't know what's going on with that. Just a second, there might be an option for that. One moment. Travel path, shortest line. Travel path makes sense. Set whether to restore the curse's original position. Something. That could be interesting. To control an individual, the whole party using. Oh, that's odd. Yeah, do I want my party to move in sync, or do I want individual? I mean, we'll probably have to switch that. Because honestly, I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working. Select. Okay, let me see if that works. I wonder if that makes things a bit easier. Double tap
お
circle.
よ。およ。
あいよあいよ
Double
Oh,
tap
yeah.
circle.
Ayo.
Double tap
Oh, yeah.
circle. Double
お
tap.
よ。
Double tap.
あいよ
Nope.
およ。およ。
あいよ
およ。
This might be the easier way to play the game, obviously.
yeah.
But...
あいよあいよ
Okay, so if you double tap with this
yeah.
option,
Aya. 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 Aya.
Okay.
Aya. Aya.
This might be the way to play it.
Aya.
And then when you get more comfortable, you can
Aya.
start moving individuals, but...
Aya. Aya.
I'm afraid it's going to be a game that takes some practice. So we'll come back later and mess around with this.
Aya.
Because I think I'm going to be able to figure this out, but I'm going to need to spend another hour trying to wrap my head around it. I was able to make it work with Residents of Fate, so I hope this works out. I mean, another game where you... Well, that Residents of Fate was not real time. It was a hybrid game. Okay, so we'll... Again, odd that... again, you saw me do that earlier. I would double tap the circle button, and then a different character than the one I selected would move. And that's going to be confusing. I don't know if that's a bug or what. Might just require a better explanation, which is more likely. You like the music, though, so I'll probably end up recording some of that later. So that was this research stream for Touhou Spell Carnival on the PlayStation 4. Again, a game provided by the Maryland Library System. This commentary was recorded with the Turtle Beach Recon headset that I got plugged into the gamepad. Video number 1 is done. I'm going to have to see if I can find another way to practice this. I'll do it. I'll be able to make more sense of it later. This is why libraries exist. Expose me to games I never would have found out about otherwise. So let's see how the music is. I did like some of the music they were playing. It's supposed to be one for the tutorial. Well, this will do. So we'll play them both. Okay, so let the music play us out. That might be fun, right?